Pentagon and the IRS could possibly be the next federal agencies to see personnel cuts as President Trump and Elon Musk's DOGE works to reshape the federal government. Tens of thousands of workers have already been let go from the Department of Health, Homeland Security, and now the Energy Department. Here's ABC's Jay O'Brien with the latest on President Trump and Elon Musk's efforts to downsize the federal government.
President Trump pushing ahead with sweeping plans to trim the size of the federal government, firing thousands of workers and impacting key agencies.
We want to downsize government, but make it better. Run it better.
ABC News has learned of 15,000 employees at the IRS now identified for possible termination as early as next week. According to a person familiar with the effort, the employees are on probationary status, meaning they typically started work within the last 2 years and do not have jobs directly related to processing tax filings. The IRS has not responded to ABC's request for comment. These sweeping cuts first targeting roughly 200,000 probationary federal employees across the government. At least 2,000 workers fired from the Department of Energy, more than 1,000 from Veterans Affairs, and another 1,000 from the Centers for Disease Control, including half of the agency's doctors and scientists who respond to outbreaks at home and abroad. ABC News obtaining this audio from a meeting at the Office of Personnel Management. Some employees told to gather their belongings and exit the premises.
You will receive your termination notice via email shortly, and it will include the reason for termination. As a result, your employment with the Office of Personnel Management will end today.
Federal employees nationwide let go. Carly Arado worked for the U.S. Department of Agriculture in Greensboro, Georgia, helping farmers get federal funding. She received an email Friday night saying her position was terminated.
They say they care so much about their farmers, and they're taking away the people that help them the most.
And now the Pentagon, which employs 3.4 million troops and civilians, now bracing for possible cuts too. Jay O'Brien, ABC News, Washington.